that we got. We didn't get the ultimate goal, but we can build out this season for next year.
What do you think it's going to take for you all to be able to get over that hump and go to the next level?
Oh man, just consistently playing good football on the road against good teams. That's the playoff right there. Because if you're not the one seed, you're gonna have to be on the road. You have to be able to play in extreme conditions against very good football teams. So I think 2 years in a row in the division round with us being on the road, we got to be able to play our best at the crucial moments of the game. Against very good teams.
Do you think you guys are close to getting over that hump and getting to where this team hasn't been before?
Yes, I think we're close. We was a couple drives short of getting the Chiefs, but I think that this team's got a lot of room to grow. I think we're only going to get better from here on out. So we just got to continue to build out this game and just train this off season, knowing what our ultimate goal is next year.
What do you think about CJ's second season and how he was able to lead the team?
Great. I see people always talking about the slump, but CJ as a person, he grew. As a player, he grew, and at some of the biggest moments of the season this year, we needed him the most. He made plays. So I feel like CJ is one of the best guys in the league. He's going to continue to get better. It's only his second year in the league, and he's going to lead us to the promised land.
Tytus, do you expect to go into this offseason going back to right tackle next season?
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm a ball wherever I be at. So whether it's right tackle, left guard, my goal is to be the best player I can be wherever I'm at on the field. So this offseason, I'm gonna train. I'm gonna get better. I want next year to be an even better season than it was for me this year. I want to play more games. I missed one game this year. I want to be able to play all the games next year. So my goal is to attack this offseason and try to make myself a better version of myself than I were this year, next year, so I can help the team win more games.
What's your feeling about how the offensive line group played this year?
There was a lot of ups and downs. We had a lot of moving parts, but I think this group grew. I think we have a chance to do something different. Something that haven't been done here. If we continue with the continuity of the guys. But all the moving parts and shit wasn't easy for us up front. A lot of guys switching around. But we went out there and played hard. The results wasn't the best all the time, but I feel like all the guys went out there and tried their best to play hard. And, that's what you want from guys. So we all can let's attack this all season and try to fix the things that we need to fix. And, approach it next year, with the ultimate goal of being the best unit in the league. And that's all you can want.
How'd you feel about year two? What are the biggest personal improvements you think that you can make?
For myself, during the bye week, I had the opportunity to reflect and just watch some of my film from last year and, just seeing the growth I had as a player, technique-wise, physically, I made a huge improvement. Year three, kind of same thing, just get stronger, keep improving technique, trying to be the best leader I can, just trying to help the team win.
Your communication with CJ, obviously, that's a plus for you guys. How do you feel like that helped the offense, and how would you describe that relationship?
Obviously we came in together, just super solid guy, always just talking about, stuff we see, from defenses, calls we're going to make through practice through the week. He's just an easy person to work with, and I'm super glad he's our quarterback. He's just an awesome guy to work with every day.
What needs to happen with the offensive line as a unit for you guys to be better this offseason?
They've been continuity for sure. Obviously, it's a lot of changing parts of the season. Unfortunately, just guys getting injured. Just working together through the off season. People understand getting that chemistry together. That's huge. And we kind of got some stability. Juice coming in really well. Working with him, unfortunately, he got hurt, and then Tytus came in, and me and him working together, I felt like we did a really good job. Just communicating and be on the same page. That's the biggest thing for sure. Is just having a solid, 5 set of guys.
Jarrett, do you feel like there's going to be changes to that group? Wholesale?
I'm not sure. Every year, last year, the team's always going to look different. So we'll see what happens. It's unfortunate, but it's part of the business. got to play better at the end of the day. So it is what it is.
Jared, every year everybody says off-season goals. They say things like bigger, stronger, faster, better. What do you hope for individually to do with yourself in this off-season?
Definitely that. I mean, probably just go back and just rewatch the game film and like just seeing all the weaknesses I have, the stuff I put on there. Because at the end of the day, like that's what guys are going to attack on the defense. So just trying to correct those things. So overall, just be a more solid and sound football player.
What do you think you did well?
I definitely like communication well, like technique and pass pro. Definitely improve like consistent pad level in the run game. Backside hand, shoulder down on linebacker second level. But like I said, like I improved. So I felt like, for me personally, I felt like I improved a lot from year one. So just continuing to build off that and just slowly, gradually getting better.
You initially weren't one of those 5 guys on the line. What do you want to do, and what do you need to do this offseason to make sure, hey, when we go to training camp next year, I am one of those first 5 guys out there?
Yeah, I think for me, like, training camp's gonna be huge. Like, just showing. I think at the end of the day, the coaches want to see that are you a better player than what you were and how consistent you are. And I think just every day showing up, being the same person. I always like to say, like, being stronger physically, like just trying to do everything I can just to show that I can be the guy.
You started last year at center. You finished this year at center. In between, you kind of bounced a little bit. Would you like to be at center, completing to be the center?
Oh, of course, everyone wants to be out there, but like you got to earn that right to be out there, earn the coach's trust and the guys around you. So I'm just gonna keep working on, make sure that foundation is as solid as possible.
Season games versus maybe when you first got here.
Really just the growth factor of it all, I guess. Just looking back, a lot of learning lessons, a lot of things to look back on, to be happy about, and then just obviously just got to go up from here.
What you learn about the league this year?
I'll probably say it's the longest season of my life I've ever had. Like going at it since like January 1st. I think is when I started training for the combine, 2024. But really just always trying to find ways to get better. Just going into each day, just trying to find 1 to 2 things to improve on. Just coming to work every day with a positive attitude and just having fun with it. At the end of the day, it's still ball. Obviously you're doing it at the highest level, but just still having fun. Throughout it all.
What do you think you grew the most this year as a player?
I would say mentally. I guess like a lot of people ask me coming into this thing, how would you feel like not playing from the get-go, not starting from the get-go, coming from college? And I just kept saying like I'll be good, like I'm not really worried about it. But like honestly, like it got tough. Like there's days where I'm like, man, like I don't really see myself getting better, or I don't really feel like I'm getting better. But I think it's just a testament to just keeping my head down and just working. Really, so I was just saying like the mental capacity, like just growing through adversity and stuff like that.
Saying all that, how do you feel about coming out of Saturday's game?
Yeah, the season's over. It's a tough ordeal. Obviously, we want to win that game. A lot of moments that I feel like we self-inflicted some things upon ourselves that we can fix. But it was a great season. Overall, a lot of, like I said, a lot of good things to reflect on, a lot of good things to grow from as well. So at the end of the day, I'm healthy. That's a blessing. Coming out the game healthy.
Being on the
you guys as a unit, the offensive line, what's the change as well as what needs to happen this offseason for you guys to have more consistency?
I think it's just getting back to the work. Looking at those things that we struggled on throughout the year. Whether that was communication, games, line games, stunts, sacks. Top to bottom, all things that fall upon the offensive line. I think it just comes down to the work, finding those things. That we need to grow on and just working through them together. Collectively as a group.
Those things that you did, mentioned communication. Is the communication the cause of some of the struggles, or what would you pinpoint?
I think it always comes down to communication and technique fundamentals. Whenever you get beat on something, that's one of the things it is. Communication, technique, or fundamentals. Sometimes those guys just make really good plays, but at the end of the day, it comes down to what you're doing that causes them to be able to do whatever they did to disrupt the play. So like I said, it does. It comes down to us communication and technique and fundamentals.